Ultra Eagle. Hello, everybody in YouTube community. This is the Pepper Channel, episode 232. Let's talk about Game of Thrones episode 2 and how I can't wait for episode 3, the big battle with the Crab King like that. Talk about the patient like that. Talk about thinking Winnie Pooh trying with blood, honey and blood like that. Talk about Mike Tyson news TV show, his miniseries like this. The Jon Snow miniseries, they're making like that. It's a performance miniseries, so it could be one season probably. So basically season 9 of Game of Thrones, that's what I call it. And some other stuff like that. Well, let's start all this, okay? Let's talk about the Game of Thrones, okay? Episode 2. It was incredible like that. Like this, like it's mostly focused on Daemon and the king target like this. Like the king's wife, his council's like, hey, you need to find a new wife like that. You need to have another heir like this because Daemon can easily take this from your daughter like this. You need to be remarried like this. So just like a Palver's family like that with his family, it's from Targaryen blood. It's like, hey, with our family, we both are Targaryen like this. My daughter would be a perfect match for you. Like this, you're both pure Valyrian blood like that, and it's the wise thing to do. And like always comes like, yes, you should do this, but and it's not your daughter's best friend you're sleeping with like that. But he kind of felt for his daughter's best friend like that. They've been sleeping together. They have common sorrow because her daughter's best friend lost her mom, and the king lost his wife. Like, and the conflict they chose like this. You slowly see the king getting sicker because he's kind of all the thing. His fingers all messed up, nasty, watered. They had maggots eat up. But the whole time, he's like, hey, I have to get remarried to his daughter. That they're trying to get peace, whole thing. They told him like, Daemon took the egg like that. I'm like, dude, your son's dead. He's like, my son's egg, and he's all flipping out like this. And I'm like, but your son's dead, dude. If Daemon took the egg, someone needs to get the egg. It's not a big deal. So I would talk to him like this, and he's like, "You're a king," and like his advisor doesn't want him to talk to his brother to work things out. So like he sends him. His daughter's like, "No, you should send a dragon with it to show him something like that. What's up?" So he shows up, and you think I thought Daemon was gonna fight these motherfuckers alive. I was like, "Yes, if we can fight, Daemon's gonna kill these motherfuckers and make his mother up." The king's daughter shows up with her dragon like this. Daemon doesn't want to kill the king's daughter because he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna smash that that pussy with it." Targaryens are sick bastards. They smash their sisters, their nieces, like that, their uncles. This is a game. It's a white boy thing, I guess. So he's like, nah, he's like, he doesn't want to hurt his family. So he gave her the eggs, walks away. His bitch is like, I don't trust you anymore. You must keep me from being safe. I don't feel safe anymore. Like that. Who said I want kids? And then I don't know. They're like, I am Targaryen. Like, you should shut the fuck up, dude. I don't say about like, you know who you're talking to, bitch. But like he didn't say that, but he said, he was so sad, but it's okay. The king announced like I'm gonna marry his daughter, my advisor's daughter, like this because our love. His daughter gets pissed off, walks out of the room like that, and then it cuts to like basically to the end. Basically, the master of the ship like that. The second Valyrian powerful Valyrian house going to Daemon, hey, your brother's messing up. He just respected me, but not marrying my daughter like this. He keeps shitting on me, and these motherfucking people over here, the Crab King, is cutting my money, dude. They're making me lose money. It's all about the money, dude. They're killing my own man, dude. I need your help to defeat this guy like this. We're second sons. If you do this, I'll give you the stepstone, basically. You can king of stepstone. So Damon's like, hey, don't talk shit with my brother, but I will help you out. So I can't wait to the next episode. You can see a big battle between Damon's like 2000, like probably 2015, because he has to lead some my man at Dragon Sword the whole like that. So probably 1,500 man plus freaking the sea snakes soldiers like that, and the dragon like that. And they said they're losing, but the dragon probably comes in and destroys most of the Crab King's army. I'm guessing the Crab King is captured and probably burns alive, or he dies in battle like that. But it's gonna be probably incredible, pretty badass like this. I'm looking forward to that. And Daemon gets declared the Step King, like that, Stepstone King, and he gets his throne, his king, his crown to his brother. Like his brother whines about it, but I'm looking forward to that battle. Looks badass. I'm guessing Daemon's brother, the king, dies probably episode 6 or 7, like that. Probably around 6 or 7 he dies, and then you see Damon's. Because it looks like the next episode, you see the birth of Damon's, becoming the king's son, like that. So like, I guess like, you see him grow up slowly in this episode, and his dad probably dies in like episode like 6 or 7 like this, and it sets up. They probably do a little like council like this, and they probably go to these houses like this. And at episode 10, the war probably officially starts, pretty much like that. And probably Damon probably marries his niece by episode 8, like this. So yes, so far the season's been incredible. The show they're gonna do a sequel show called Jon Snow, and if this announced like that, it's a mini series like this. So it's probably gonna be one season. That's what mini series, only one season. At best, I hope they make it a 2 or 3 season arc like that. But what's so long? It looks like it's a mini series, one season like this. So it's one season. I don't think we see much White Walker. I think you see Jon slowly building up the wildlings. It might be 10 years after he built up some of the wildlings. Something like this. If I was Jon and they want to make it show interesting, make seaports like that, like little castles, right by the sea. When you have ships like this, you travel other lands, do like uh, a business with them, get money, sell stuff like that. That'd be better for the freaking the violins, the free force, you want to call them, because then they can trade with other cultures and get weapons and more stuff they need like that. So I would have like little castles outside right by the sea like this. And if the white one's gonna come back, you can take the ships off the thing and go to the north like that, to the south, like like before the north like that. So like I would have the major cities be by the seaports like this. So I would have people build that. And if I was going to start have John only built a big ass city like this and have some wildlings like this, some wildlings say like you don't want to do it my way like this, you're not the king of me. So have John actually be a king of a tribe like that, and have the other wildlings be doing their own stuff like that, doing like raids like this, but his wildlings working with the kingdoms, working with his sister like that, and being like lower like this, more war like Westeros things like this. And if they wanted to fast hit at the Night's Queen like this, and she can't make it the Night King because she needs a stock to be the Night King like that. You know, she needs a stock, someone with stock blood like that, like this. And have her be like an old Valerian like that. You know, it's like the original. Because we all think the original. If you read the books, we kind of hit like thinking the Empire of Dawn was the original Valerian, so they were Dragon Rider. So have her be a Empire of Dawn girl like this, and like be one of the little legends like this, or you have her as thinking a Children of the Forest like that. We still need stock blood to be a Night King, and have the ultimate White Walker thing, but have Jon be the ultimate vessel because he has Targaryen blood and Night King blood, so he can still have his mindset, but has even more power like that. Because he's powerful, so he can be equal to her like that. So like she wants to rule him and turn him against like the humans like that, like how they're trying to negotiate, like have more communication, more politics like that. How the White Walkers attacking some people like this. Do more lore of the Night Queen and have her be more a diplomat like this. So and how I'm trying to make her fall in love like that. You have to make it look like Dany kind of like that. Very beautiful because the Night Queen was supposed to be very sexy. So I am so looking forward to the prequel show of Jon Snow. It can go many ways. I love Game of Thrones, and I do not think this is going to be something. If it goes good, and they say miniseries, and it goes really good, they are probably at least make 3 or 4 seasons of this like that. So, and to me, I'm gonna count it as Game of Thrones 9, 10, 11 like that because it really is like this. So if they can do Jon Snow's right, they can fix the last season for me and make it like okay, good. Game of Thrones ended at a good height for me like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Now let's talk about Mike Tyson. I think this is a mini series like this, because I like this. But the first 2 episodes, first episode is basically him as a kid. He had his shit he's like talking like he's going back to the future and the past. He's talking in Las Vegas, talking about his history like this, and he shows like, hey, I got beat up a lot of kid like this. This guy killed one of my birds. I snapped beat his ass like this, and then he was robbing, stealing from motherfuckers, being a piece of kid. Got to jail. He was scared, but he saw a lot of his friends and came up to home to him and showed his first trainer he is and how he had to earn the guys. I want to get training to get good grades and shape it back up, motherfucker. So he shaped it up because he wanted to be a boxer and he fell in love with boxing. And the guy's like, hey, I want to give you to Custer like that. He can make you a champion. He's like crying, like, why am I not good enough for you? He's like, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Like Custer's a way better trainer than me, and he can make your life right like this. He's like, okay, because he's never had that father figure in his life to fully support him like that. So he eventually makes Custer. He's looking around like, yeah, he's thinking about this motherfucker. But Custer basically gives him the father he needs. He made into like European butter if that was cheese. He's a poor family. Couldn't afford European butter. It's pretty sad. But he Custer's wanted him, raised him like his son like that. Keep believing his stories. Like he didn't steal from you guys. He got his first fight when he was like 14, fighting grown ass man, like that, knocking them out. And you see him slowly evolve like that. And you even see in the second episode, basically Custer dying and like him dealing with the impact. And I truly think if Custer would have lived, because like the reason he did good for the next 6 years after that, because Custer had an assistant, and he was basically like uncle to like Mike Tyson this, and they were close too. But if Custer would have lived another 10 years, I think Mike Tyson's career would have been a lot better. He'd been probably entire undefeated. He probably could deal with the stopping the violence a lot easier. He'd probably be a lot better person and a lot better outcome from if Custer would have lived another 10, even 6 or 8 years like that. The guy now I think lived like 4 or 5 years after Custer lived. That's why he was undefeated for so many matches like this. Instead of then episode 3, look, he meets Don King like this. It looks pretty good. Don King is the one who really fucks his life up like that, and when he was, and then that one bitch lied about getting raped. I was like, bitch, you came in his house at 2:00 in the morning. He gave you the dick. The security guys heard you getting fucked, dude. Okay, dude. You're just mad because he won't give you money. He didn't walk you downstairs, making me his wife, dude. He just fucked you. And that whore basically fucked me for 2 years. And then I got tired of him like this and took half his shit. Didn't deserve the house he got. Didn't deserve the money she took for his ass. All she did was sold her pussy. She didn't deserve all that, dude. So like, yeah, he got fucked with much time with women. Women was his weakness. Women fucked him over, dude. Like my time was too nice to bitches, dude. Like bitches fucked him over, dude. That guy has a nice little Italian, I think she's Italian or Italian, nice little Italian wife like that. I think she's Italian, Puerto Rican, but he has a nice wife. He actually support him like this, and he's good. Something he knew back in the day like that. And one of the sad parts, like one of his oldest friends, like, hey, you get out of this Browns because there's nothing here. So like you're gonna die here if you stay here like this. And I wish there was people care of me. And he dies 2 months later after he doesn't stop hanging out with them like that. So showing. But yeah, like they're going pretty fast. So I'm thinking this is a limited series like this. I think the season probably ends like with him like retiring like this, and then showing him like clips of him fighting like when he's in his 50s like that against Will Jones. But so far I'm loving it. It's good storytelling and it's very interesting. I can't wait for the next episode like this. Now, The Patient. If you like the show Dexter or serial killers or crime novels like this, basically this serial killer captures this counselor guy. He has those mentally challenged people are crazy, people captures him. He wakes up like that, trained down, and he's forced to counsel this serial killer and wants to stop killing people like this. He's like, I can't stop this. I need your help. And he's put in an awkward situation. Like, if he doesn't, if this guy to stop doing it, he will probably kill horribly too, like that, And he has to every day talk to him and try to stop him from knowing this motherfucker's killing motherfucker and knowing every minute he can die himself, like a horrible death like this. So it's very uncomfortable. It's very put you on the edge like this. Great television like this. Watch The Patient. Love it like this. Those 2 episodes out. You could like that show. It's pretty badass like that. Now, guys, we have Wendy. Okay, I love the Adam Family. Okay, I used to watch Nick at Night like that, the original Adam Family cartoon. Love it with my mom. Loved it like this. Love the 2 movies like this. Always wanted a 3rd one, and I truly believe if that man did not die during Street Fighter off of cancer, that was his last movie. The guy played Adam like that. If he did not die in the Street Fighter like that, playing Bison like this, they would have made a 3rd Adam Family like that. Because there are 2 right now. And everybody thinks of Adam Family, they think of the people from the movie like that, Adam Family and Adam Family Value like this. And the 3rd one would have been amazing. I mean, yes, we have spin-offs. We have like animation spin-offs like this. They didn't make no more live action ones because like they knew they couldn't do it as good as that one. I think, guys, But this is our first live action one with a different cast, and it's about when you go into college like that and learning things and meeting new people like this. So I am interesting like this, because like I always thought of them as Romanian or like Russian, like this, gypsies like that, gypsy people and pop up this. But the time they have Hispanic people playing, I'm like, cool, that's cool too, like this, and I'm interested in watching this. My mom is pumped because she loves the Addams Family. She used to act like them like that with her brother like this, and she was really big into that stuff like that, And yeah, it comes out next month on the 9th. Well, next month is tomorrow, so it comes out this month on the 9th like that. Next week on the 9th like that. So that's really incredible. Definitely looking forward to that like this, and I can't wait to see it like that. That's pretty good. Now, I grew up with Winnie the Pooh. Okay, love Winnie the Pooh. Love Tigger. My sister loved Tigger. She had all the Tigger pillows like this. I even took Tigger name as one of my names when I wrestled like this because they announced us we were wrestling because I wrestled basically high school like that, and they had little nicknames for us. I came out as like Tigger like once like as a joke like that, because he pounds like that. Basically, a pounce on your opinion like this, So like, I love Tigger. I was a big Tigger fan myself too, like that, And I hope Tigger's in the movie. So far, I see Piglet and Winnie the Pooh, and like in the trailer, it looks like Christopher like this basically left because you're growing up, you have to go to college, you have to grow up. So he left like them for like many years, but they feel like they're gonna abandon like this. He goes back to look for them. They're out killing motherfuckers, doing weird shit, and like they're like, oh, he's like, I would never left you guys. I knew you guys would be like this. He's all crying like a bitch, and she'll like them effing up his friends like that. And I wonder if they're guys in masks or really weird up, mixed creatures like this. So I am very excited about this. Like this, like it looks like a piece of shit movie, but a piece of movie that would make me laugh and love. Like some movies are a piece of shit like this, but you can't stop watching them because they're that good. Like there have been movies I admit are bad movies, but they're so entertaining. I love them so much, I can't stop watching them like this. So this is what I have a feeling for this. It's gonna be a piece of shit movie, but a movie I want to see and probably watch over and over again like this. So yeah, this is good. I'm looking forward. It's one of the movies I'm looking forward to, like that. Like this. And then, yeah, the trailer was awesome. I recommend it. It's called Winnie the Pooh, Honey and Blood, like that. And it looks badass. Like he's pouring honey on the guy, and I'm like, God, I can't watch this. This is made for cheaper, dude, but this is my type of movie. She-Hulk. I can't wait for episode 3. I can't wait for her to find a loophole about, hey, you've been escaping and doing these underground fights like that. Abomination, what's up with that? Try to get his freedom and try to support him the best we can. So I'm looking for that and see how that goes. Because so far, She-Hulk has been absolutely incredible. Be funny. I'm gonna join it like this and see. I don't think you see Hulk anymore. I think Hulk is gone. I don't think you see Hulk anymore. But I can't wait to see Daredevil. And I'm gonna do basically review the Daredevil season in a couple seconds. It's supposed to be 20 or 18 episodes like this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do individual videos of this. And there are a bunch of shows coming up. You will see me do reviews of some shows now. Like Kendall, I'm gonna do reviews of Kendall like that when it comes out, the Star Wars show. Mandalorian, I'm gonna do reviews of that like that. And then I'm basically doing reviews of the shows on Top of Fans, but I'm gonna do individual reviews of those shows. But I'm let you off here. I need to get some sleep, guys. I have bills to do tomorrow. It's Bills Day, So this big hairy man has to do his bills tomorrow. So I want you to do me a huge favor. I want you to like. I want you to subscribe. And I want you to comment and tell me what shows you're interested in. See what this. I'm really interested in thinking. Let Me In come out on October 7th like that. My birthday. I'm gonna watch that, and then Saturday I'm gonna go party and pop my ass like that, and go to the club because I'm gonna be club for a while, and I'm gonna do that on my birthday week. I'm gonna go out and have some fun, I just line my beard up. Maybe look all Gucci sexy, but yes, I'm looking forward to Let Me In, the basically third remake like that, and they have. I think it's in Brooklyn like this, and like because they have a little black kid, and like they have a Hispanic guy and a Hispanic girl playing the main vampire chick like that. We all know it's a boy, but been related. But yeah, I'm interested in how if they're closer to the book like that because the first movie was pretty close to the book, a little different, but pretty damn close to the book. this one might be more closer to the book like this. And if you make a TV show, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more closer because it spans the character and span the story like this. But yeah, again, like, subscribe, and comment, and tell me how you guys are doing. I wish blessings for all you guys. Again, like, subscribe, and comment, please. Peace out, brothers and sisters.